It's about freaking time Digistream delivers something different in the Prime Resurgence, because I've been seeing the same goddamn thing in the Prime Resurgence. Alright? We finally have Nekros Prime and Harrow Prime in the freaking Prime Resurgence. Okay? And I think everybody should know what they come with. Alright? So, going to the Prime Resurgence, we have new stuff. New Warframes, new accessories. Thank you. So, Harrow Prime and Nekros Prime. We have the Scourge Prime, the Neil Prime. We got the Tigers Prime and the Galantine Prime. Alright? Neil Prime, you definitely need to get your hands on that weapon. Because if you don't get your hands on that, then I don't know what you're doing, because this is an amazing weapon. You should not be sleeping on this weapon at all. This thing red crits like crazy. Alright, Scourge is actually pretty good. Decent, okay weapon, I would say, in my opinion. So, that's what I think. Tigris, pretty good shotgun. Only fired 2 rounds. It's kind of boring, but, of course, not a bad shotgun as well. But there's better ones out there for sure. Galantine Prime, not a bad melee weapon. If we're talking about a heavy blade weapon, I think it's in the range of... It's near. But I think Vichy could top tiers Galantine Prime. But Galantine Prime is still another great heavy blade weapon. Even though I feel like I'm talking bad about these weapons. Or you could say Galantine Prime. Next thing is finally the accessories, which obviously this is why you clicked on the video. You want to see this. We have for Nekros Prime, the Acanthus Prime Armor Set and the Euro Prime Syandana. 2 amazing. We're going to take a look at it anyways. I don't want to even say too much right here. We have for Harrow Prime, it's the Templar Prime Collection and the Knave Prime Syandana. Euro Prime Syandana has to be one of my favorite Prime Syandanas in the game. At least by far. It used to be Misa a little bit, but I think I'm starting to feel more of Euro. There's a lot of different other Prime Syandanas in the game, of course, as well. And Euro has been leaning towards me using it more often. So, I have to give it to Euro. Alright, Euro is just great fucking looking. Like, who wouldn't want this? You telling me you wouldn't want this Syandana? Then you must be lying to me. Because Euro is fantastic. Alright? And I know I was going too fast there, switching colors, but yeah, no. It's just, it's a phenomenal Syandana. It just looks wonderful. There's not much to really put into words. It just looks wonderful. If you know, you know. Okay? And you should know. This looks great. Alright? But I like the gold up here. And then you have the energy flowing down to the Syandana and making this very cool effect of... It just looks like it's absorbing energy. Now, I always kind of get this reference, or I keep saying this reference of freaking the Damien Syandana, or not the Syandana, it's the Sugatra, and you could say Misa. Kind of gives the same energy as those 2 things that are in the game, and they're both prime, alright? So that's what it gives off, but you can see there's other details to it, like this... You know, it's curving, shapely, down, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm saying here, but this is what I'm talking about. Sorry that's blocking the way, but that's exactly what I'm talking about, is the bottom. All right, that bottom part where all the energy is flowing and affecting, that's where it's going down to, all right? So that's what makes it amazing about the Syandana. It just amazes me. It surprises me. And it looks freaking good. Alright? So we did switch the colors. Let's go ahead and move on. We have the Knave Prime Syandana here from Harrow. And to be honest, this is probably not as great as a Syandana as I probably thought it was. Not at all. This is honestly one of the not greatest Prime Syandanas that they have delivered for Harrow. They actually pretty much did Harrow dirty. I think a lot of people hated on Baruch's Syandana, but honestly, Baruch's Syandana is definitely better than Harrow's Syandana that they gave him. And that is just way worse than what you think or you thought that they did to Baruch. No. They did my man's Harrow dirty. Very, very dirty. Now, I'm not into operators, which we'll get into in a minute. But what I will say is that, is the operator the best thing that came out of this? I would say probably so. But yeah, I'm like I said, me personally, I'm into Sciendanas and armor sets. And if you can make a dope Sciendana and armor set, then please do so. But Digital Stream is not doing that great when it comes down to these things. Nor do they not have the greatest ideas, like a lot of you have brought to my attention on some of these accessories that they have brung out. Like Baruch was one of them. I think what's his name? Yeah, Baruch again, because I was thinking of that. And I think Protea was one of them as well. But there's many other things that you guys have said that should have went this way instead of that way when Digital Stream has brought those out. So yeah, I do agree with you guys a lot. You guys actually came up with bright ideas on giving out these prime accessories or doing it this way to make it really look fantastic, amazing, stand out, want people to buy it, you know? So that's why I do these things, because I don't want you guys wasting your money on bullshit. Because Digital Stream, not gonna lie, some of this shit was bullshit. Now looking at Harrow's for his Operator Templar suit. And honestly, in my opinion, again, I don't think this was the best one out of all the prime suits that they have brought out. But I will say that Digital Stream, again, they have some prime suits that were honestly really good. Templar, in my opinion, is just not one of them. But you guys can always let me know what you think in the comments below. But yeah, just not one of them. Just wasn't. You know, there's other ones that stand out the most. And I could definitely tell you that we can go down the list. We can definitely go down the list if I'm able to see most of them. Yes, I am. Definitely Clairvoy Prime armor set was good. Commodore, for sure. For sure. Saida, yeah. You can say all three of these were definitely great. Templar, however, not the greatest. Again, in my opinion. So, I tried to, color it, put some random colors on it. But again, this is gonna be up to you guys. So, whatever you choose, you choose. You know what I'm saying? This is how you're gonna color your stuff. But right now, I'm not really rocking with this suit, so I honestly just don't really care to color it or mix all the colors. Which I just realized you can mix all the colors right there. I didn't even realize that. I was just mixing it up. Wow. But anyways, if we're talking about colors, it's got decent color patterns to it, you know? Like, trying to find the right color, I think you can. It just has a great color scheme / I guess you could say pattern. You know, how it fits on the suit. How the color pattern goes. So, yeah, I think it's definitely not going to be that hard to find some colors to it. But I think a lot of you get what I mean when I say that. So, we're going to move on. So, I wouldn't say I almost forgot, but I will say that it just went in the back of my mind as I went on to the next thing when I was in my arsenal looking at the Sciendanas. I forgot about Acanthus for just a bit second. Didn't really forget it, but I almost did. And I don't know why I left my arsenal to go to the next thing, which was not in the arsenal. It's the Operator. But we have the Acanthus Prime armor sets. And presenting you the greatest next armor sets that have been created, okay? So I know a lot of you might put Ito first, but I gotta put Tart just first. And then I'm going to say next would be, I'm gonna say Acanthus. And then I will say Ito. But just, there's no way you can argue that Canth is not one of the greatest looking armor sets in the game. Alright? Because y'all know me. Tartarus Prime is one of my favorite armor sets in the game. You cannot say that is last, or you cannot say it's not first. It has got to be first. Alright? And if you don't like them, then you're not looking right, or you don't have eyeballs at all. Because that is. But talking about Acanthus, I'll put it on the number 2 spot. For sure. I've been rocking with it lately, for sure. And it just looks really, really nice. Spiky, sharp. It's got a cool effects to it, which I'll show you guys if you... Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Yeah. I mean, Edo, I think Edo comes with its own effect. Not... I think it does. It should, but... I think it just does it on its own when it's not on in the melee combo. It's just, it is what it is type of thing, but it should, the shoulders should do an effect as well. But Acanthus has one as well. And it is what it is when it comes down to coloring it. Probably not the most greatest finding colors with it, but I gotta say, I still put it in my number 2 spot for sure. I enjoy these ones as well. So, let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments below. And let me go ahead and show you guys now what it does with the effect. And there you have it. Spiky jet fuel kind of thing just comes out right out of the freaking armors. Really nice. Really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so let me know what you guys might think about this armor set in the comments below. But anyways, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on all social medias. Links are in the description. Love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you all in the next video.